he goes into much more depth than I do. He just totally understands the whole thing, and it's the best case for going back to gold and ending the Federal Reserve System. Ron Paul spoke last week in South Carolina and Iowa, and I think there were different ends of the week, like Monday and Friday. And, you know, he was just making the case for getting back to the Federal Reserve System, ending all this, you know, all these charades. And one other announcement, Judge Napolitano, you know, he's been doing Freedom Watch, you know, on Fox. Well, not on Fox, but online. And he's going to try to get onto, you know, he's going to try to get onto the Fox News network, hopefully right next to Glenn Beck. That would be great, you know, get the libertarian perspective on everything. Okay, so this is very interesting. For the first time in 200 plus years, there's a Continental Congress, and that is in Illinois. And you know, they have their own website. It's www.cc2009.us. They have a live stream. They have all the information as to why they wanted to start this Continental Congress. It started on the 11th and will go on till Sunday. So that's about 2 weeks, and they've been wanting to, you know, petition the government for redress of grievances. And basically it's all about the Federal Reserve, the income tax, NAFTA, and the faithfully execute clause that most of our presidents as of late haven't really followed completely. Let me start right from the top. The Federal Reserve. There's a reason why this is unconstitutional. It's because it doesn't meet the Article 1, Section 8 or Article 1, Section 10, and you know, those were, let me get right to it. Article 1, Section 8, the Congress shall have power to coin money, regulate the value thereof, and of foreign coin, and fix the standard of weights and measures. That's, if you don't understand what all that is, just, you know, check out my first episode online. Also, same with Article 1, Section 10. Yeah. No state shall, yeah, what is it? Bring it up. Keep flipping right through it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, make anything but gold and silver coin or tender in payments of debt. And how could I not remember this? So those are the two main reasons for the Federal, or those are the two reasons for the Federal Reserve to be unconstitutional, because we're using paper money. They're baked notes. They're not actually gold, silver, something hard. For all I care, it could be platinum, even though that would be unconstitutional technically as well, but it's hard money. Anyway, so what's my next one? The 16th Amendment. This has to do with the income tax. Hold on a minute. I think I did that. Let me see. Yep, nope, never mind. Let's do the 16th Amendment. So this is, the 16th Amendment just clarifies this, the income tax. Yeah, the Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes on income from whatever source derived, without apportionment among the several states, and without regard to any census or enumeration. This also, it contradicts a previous part of the Constitution. Yeah, this was, okay, it contradicts Article 1, Section 8. Nothing got replaced, it just got amended. literally, which is fine. It's just I wouldn't agree that this is constitutional to amend the Constitution, and it doesn't agree with the Constitution. Anyway, Article 1, Section 8, the Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises, to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States, but all duties, imposts, and excises shall be uniform throughout the United States. This is what I have a problem with, is in order for the United States to tax anyone, it has to lay the tax on the state in order to be in accordance with a census or enumeration. And the problem is, this is where it goes wrong, because you know, the amendment, it just completely contradicts the this part of the Section 8. But whatever. The reason why the framers made that clause it's for this reason, to not create an income tax on you as a federal government. So, I mean, in order to, you know, go along with the Federal Reserve, you know, they had to do this. The income tax had to be made legal in the Constitution. So they made that amendment. One more time, I'll get back to this part of the Constitution. This is the General Welfare Clause, and this is where all the confusion comes from for welfare programs such as Social Security, or our possible next, you know, insurance from, or, you know, the insurance bill, you know, that's what I call it, the insurance bill from our powers that be. So, let's see. One more thing. The Continental Congress was going over the Federal Reserve, the 16th Amendment, and income tax. That's another thing. The income tax, FCC, IRS, as according to the Constitution, none of these entities are really legally making law. Congress is the only place that can originate law, you know. IRS is doubly unconstitutional. Well, it's singly unconstitutional now that, you know, that 16th Amendment is in. But anyway, enough of this. Let's go on to the next part of the Continental Congress. They're going over the faithfully execute clause. There's a couple reasons that I've understood why they're going over this. Yeah, I'm not speaking correctly at all. Whatever. Okay, Article 2, Section 1. Before he enter, without the S. Whatever. Article 2, Section 1. Before he enter on the execution of his office, he shall take the following oath or affirmation. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. That's 2 United States in a row. Anyway, basically, this is where faithfully execute comes from. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of the President. So, basically, I don't know why they're really belaboring over this when you only have 2 weeks to get petitions out to the government. But they're doing this because of the drug war. That's as far as I know. Just the drug war. You know, since the President Obama isn't, you know, protecting the border correctly or anything, you know what I mean? There's a wall that's half built. That's up for debate, you know, whether you have it in the first place or not. Also, you know, it's because, you know, the border, you know, isn't protected by troops really at all. You know, there could be like 4 or 5 miles of nothing, you know, no one there. Um, People have actually cut holes in the wall, you know, that's supposed to be protecting that border. People have actually, you know, built or dug holes into that wall or underneath it and got into the United States. So why do you have it in the first place? Whatever. Anyway, so the president isn't faithfully executing that law, and that is not treason, but it's bad. It's illegal. It's up for impeachment if they really wanted to do it.